Now, understand there's something called self-sabotage where some people just cannot, they believe they don't deserve nice things. So when they meet someone great, when they meet someone that's stable, they'll self-sabotage and pull away from them. They'll self-sabotage and do something to ruin it. And when you're in those types of situations, you shouldn't take those types of situations personal, right? And this is why you shouldn't take these types, you shouldn't take like people who are really confusing. You know, when you meet them, don't take it personal, because people who are confusing are just people who are experiencing a range of emotions that they don't understand, but you're the victim of it, and you're and they sort of try to create an illusion of stability, but then you sense some stability, so it doesn't make sense. But because you trust appearances, it confuses the shit out of you, right? That's why a lot of times when you have relationships where the person was never really there, or the person promised things and they didn't follow through, you know, don't really take it personal, because that person most likely does that a lot, and they're trying to figure this shit out while screwing your self-esteem over, right? So understand that self-sabotage, right? So they may prioritize you, but because of their self-sabotaging tendencies, they ruin it. And it's almost like they'll even look back and say, fuck, I ruined that one. And then you have other people that are more individualist, that they love you but at a distance, where they could love you, but they love their career so much that they will never truly prioritize you. It's like, and how do you know that? Well, it's almost like a parent, right? You have a dad who loves his career so much, he loves his kids more, don't get me wrong, but he prioritizes his job more. And that's a sign, and that doesn't mean he doesn't love his kids. It's just his priorities are screwed. And that's the first thing. Someone who prioritizes you will always give you the most important time of the most important time. They'll always give you that time. They'll prioritize you over work. They'll prioritize you over this or that. And that's just how that works. And another thing is that they might not prioritize you because they're going through something. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because sometimes we sense people love us, but there's something in them that doesn't make them show it, you know. And you can sense that they care because of the regret they feel, or because of how much they beat themselves. But the thing is that you can't do nothing about that. That is similar to not prioritizing me. You know, you have two sides, and one of your dark side doesn't prioritize me, and you feel guilty. How does that help me, right? So sometimes people have addictions that they're battling, which causes them to not prioritize you, because addictions change your value system. Addictions really make people value the short term for the long term, the good over the bad over the good, right? The toxic over the healthy, the fried food over the boiled food, right? And so you can't really take that personal, because they're going through their stuff. And unfortunately, if it's hurting you directly, you can't change it. You got to get the fuck out. You can't change that. They might be going through addictions. They might be going through emotional problems, life problems. And some people don't rely on you for their consolation, because they're so deep in pain. And with that, those people, you can't change them. You got to walk away. They'll prioritize you over a meeting. They'll text you. They'll go out of their way to see you, right? Somebody who doesn't prioritize you just has a bunch of excuses. Work, this, that. And don't get me wrong, you believe it because it's true. It's rational. But like I always talk about in this video, in this channel, love is not rational. When somebody loves you, they don't make rational decisions. In fact, the better the person's decision making in regards to the relationship, the less they like you. The more self-sabotaging his decision making is to be with you, or she, it doesn't matter, the more they like you. That's just how that works. It's not a rational decision. So priority comes with what you spend your time on, what you spend your money on, and what you think about the most. And the way that you know somebody's thinking about you a lot is that they want to spend a lot of time with you. When you do text them, when you do call them, there's not a lot. They don't wait a lot to respond. They respond pretty instantly. Those are all signs that they're prioritizing you, because your thoughts revolve around what you value most, right? So if they're always waiting, thinking of you, they're gonna be on their phone waiting for your responses. That's why look, this is honestly the most basic advice that I give. I mean, I try not to say it often because it's so basic, but the person's response time says so much about whether or not they like you. If they take a long time to respond, just understand that is not a sign that they work a lot. That's a sign that they don't prioritize you, plain and simple. I understand maybe they don't want to talk on the phone. Okay, that's generational perhaps. But the texting part, that shit better be quick, right? By the way, if you guys are dating someone and you want to become more prioritized, you want them to spend more time with you, you want them to treat you like the special person that you are, then you could book a one-on-one coaching call with me, and there you'll be able to get the strategies that I teach to enable you guys to apply this and make the person that you're dating prioritize you more. For some people it's a little difficult because I'm pretty straightforward, but I will give you answers and I will give you the best strategies to apply these videos. I'm a tough lover, but it's still love. Okay, you're definitely gonna get an honest opinion on my part, and above all, I'll teach you the strategies and tailor it to your situation. And that's why a lot of people like to work with me, because I'm pretty much giving you answers based on your situations. You're not just watching a random YouTube video. Okay, so do that, or else nothing bad's gonna happen. But all right, so the next one is that they have no patience. They're just two things, right? They have no patience when they prioritize you. Motherfucker, what you mean next week? I want to see you today. You gotta understand, the urge to see you is literally like the urge to do crack. Tell a crackhead wait 5 days to do crack. That crackhead will literally take NyQuil every day to go to sleep, so that he could be sleeping more often than being awake, because it hurts to wait for you. All right, guys, we're gonna have a brief intermission so that I could tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing, where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at $238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared, because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.